miner's son is a draftsman in the Yorkshire town of Cressley. He has nervously started to date Ingrid Rothwell, a typist at the engineering firm where he works, and a girl he's fancied for a long time. In order to make the last date, Vic was forced to slip away early from a family gathering.
I don't know what David thought to, I'm sure. Getting invited for your tea and then sloping off like that.
Did he say anything?
Oh, he's too well-mannered for that. You could learn a lesson or two from him on how to behave yourself.
I told our Christian, though. She said it was okay.
Well, our Christina'll stick up for you. She always did. Besides, she couldn't very well keep you there if you said you was going out.
Look, I was invited to tea at my own sister's, not Buckingham Palace, to tea. It didn't mean I had to stay till supper time.
Well, I don't know where you had to go that was that important.
I had a date.
With the lass?
Yeah.
But you'd known for over a fortnight you were going to our Christine's.
I was supposed to meet her Saturday night, but there was a mix-up.
I thought you said you went out with a mate of yours on Saturday night.
I did. I told you there was a mix-up.
Oh, it's all mixed up to me. All in the corner work. Do I know her, this lass?
No.
Oh, I suppose you'll tell me what you want me to know about her in your own good time.
Ah, ain't it sweet, Jeff? Don't it do your heart good to see it?
What's up with you two?
Oh, come off it, young Brownie. We all know you're doing a bit for our Miss Rothwell, the siren of the typing pool.
Why don't you mind your own business?
Hey, she's a bit of hot stuff, is our Miss Rothwell. Out of your class, I'd say. You better leave her for the men. You know what her nickname is, don't you? What they call her? Well, they call her the praying mantis. Oh, you know what a praying mantis is, don't you? Well, it's an insect, something like a big grasshopper. And the female eats the male while they're actually on job together, just gobbles him up bit by bit.
And you guess which bit she leaves till last?
That's a bloody rotten thing to say, Conroy. Why don't you mind your own business, you mucky-minded swine?
I said that again, you young sod, and I'll...
Conroy. I'll see you later, kiddo.
Anytime, mate.
You want to watch your language, young Brownie? You'll be getting a thick ear.
You want to watch your own tongue, Lewis? You're all piss and win with that Conroy to back you, and don't forget it.
Absolutely charming chap. Couldn't have made me more welcome. He sat me down, gave me a whiskey, and asked for my candid opinion of his performance. Of course, I told him that my acquaintance with the Mozart canon...
The what canon?
The Mozart canon, the whole body of his work.
Oh, I see.
Yes. What's wrong? Oh, yes, very funny. Very funny indeed. I'm supposed to guess who's responsible?
There's no prizes for it.
No, and he's no friend of yours either.
Oh, how's that?
He was talking about you in the canteen. You and that Rothwell girl.
All right.
Yes, he said something about grasshoppers. Said she called you by rubbing her legs together.
Why,
You're
you...
right, Vic. He's only trying to steer it between you and Conroy.
What's that? Somebody talking about me?
Aye. I was just saying I bought a pig and didn't know what to call it.
He's bit him in the gods.
What's going on here? I said, what's going on?
Just a bit of elegant about, Mr. Asset.
Well, I don't want any more of it, understand? Get up, Conroy.
You'll have to wait.
What did you say?
I said you'll have to wait.
Wait. Get up when I tell you to. won't have this office turned into a monkey house. You come here to work and get the job done. And if you don't like the arrangement, you can take your hook somewhere else. You're old enough to know better, Conroy, and set an example to the others. As for you, Brian, I'm not sure. You better get your ideas straightened out and look to your work if you want to stay with us. I don't know what you were scrapping about, and I don't want to know. But don't let me see any more of it.
Oh, give it a rest, man.
What was that?
I've got one pain and I don't want Eddie to go with it.
Don't you talk back to me, Conroy. If you don't like the way this office is run, you know what you can do. Now get back to work. All of you.
I thought I was in for a leathering. It was the only way I could get out. Are you all right, Conroy?
Piss off a minute, will you?
You cut him off in his prime.
Whalley. Where's that Daily Telegraph of yours undercover?
You can have it at 5:30.
Don't be a bloody wet leg all your life, lad. Hand it over. Situation vacant. Draftsmen and designers.
Come.
What is it? This job's finished, Mr. Hassett.
All right. Put it down there and I'll look at it later. You've got another job to be going on with.
Oh, yeah.
What was all that between you and Conroy?
Oh, it was nothing important.
I've been keeping my eye on you, you know. I thought you were very promising when you first came here. Now I'm not so sure. You'll be expecting a man's rate for the job before long, won't you? When is it you're 21?
Next October.
Yes. Well, I shall expect to see some improvement between now and then. Or there'll have to be a sorting out.
Hassep's watching you and he's in a bad mood.
I don't give a damn. The trouble with you, young Brownie, is you knuckle under too easy.
This isn't a reading room, you know, Conroy. What do you think you're up to? I'm talking to you, Conroy.
I'm looking for a job. And if I don't find one here, I'll look in the Manchester Guardian or the Yorkshire Post. I've had enough of this bloody lot, Mr. Hassep, and I'm getting out. I'm not one of your frightened little time servers cowering over his board every time he hears the boss's voice. I'm a lad that knows a thing or two, so I'm taking my talents elsewhere. I shan't have to look for long, neither. There's plenty of firms crying out for blokes who can think for themselves. And they pay more than this bloody sweatshop and all.
You'll be applying for a new job sooner than you think, Conroy, if you carry on like this.
You sack me if you want to. You'll be doing me a favour.
You've had your warning. You better watch out.
What are you doing?
Never. Anyway, one of the best times I had was with this married bint in Calderford. Knocking 40 she was, but well stacked, you know, on firm. Her husband worked away. Well, laying this dry for her, last back end it were. Night's drawing in, but still warm enough to work without the shirt. You can't beat it, kid, for sorting them out. Bit of sunshine, off with the shirt. Anyway, she's always coming out, asking me how I'm going on. Do I want another pot of tea? What do you do in your spare time, she says. Depends who there is to do it with, I said. Dead cheeky I was, but I thought I might as well let her know. Save wasting valuable time. I couldn't afford to drag job out. I've had a gaffer on me back or else. Why don't you come round one night, she says, for a drink. All right, I says. But I shall expect something stronger than cocoa. Well, that made her laugh, see. Always make them laugh. Makes them feel sort of easier in themselves if they can laugh.
Well, so what happened then?
So I went.
She wasn't having you on then?
Well, she had us like. Whiskey bottle out. Couple of them apiece. Then she says she'd like to ask me advice about this patch of damp she's got on a spare bedroom wall. Wasn't the only patch of damp about that night either, I can tell you.
Are you still going then, eh?
Nah. I went 2 or 3 times. Then her husband changed his job. Started sleeping at home.
Our Vic's got himself all fixed up, haven't he, Vic?
Well, I've got a bit of steady, have you?
He's off to meet her any minute. Why do you think he keeps looking at his watch all the time? Only trouble is, she's different, isn't she, Vic?
Oh, she's different.
Oh, she's a decent bird.
Ah, one of them. Won't let you pass the stocking top without a wedding ring on a finger.
It doesn't always have to be like that, does it?
Like what?
I mean, you don't have to go out with a bird just for what you can get.
You give me 2 other good reasons why.
You can enjoy taking her places and enjoy her company.
What, you mean you spend all your money on her while she's rattling on about film stars and clothes and girls she's working with at the office?
Oh, belt up, Whalley, you got sex on the brain.
No, I haven't, Vic. I've got it, but it's not on the brain.
Anyway. I shall have to be off.
Don't keep her waiting, Vic. Here, you never know. Tonight, if you play your cards right, you might even get to kiss her.
Thanks.
He's in my line of business then, is he, your dad?
Something similar. He works for this big engineering firm near Manchester. He has to travel a lot, even abroad sometimes. He's really hardly ever at home. Mother says it's like being married to a sailor. Then again, she says it has its good side because you don't have a chance to get fed up with husband who's away so much. They're like a proper couple of lovebirds when he does turn up. You think they've been married a month instead of 20 years. Of course, it'll be different for her when she's not got me for company. Be lonely for her then.
Are you thinking of leaving home?
I suppose I shall one day, when I get married.
You're only a kid. You won't be leaving your mother yet a while.
Oh, look at Father Time. You've got to think about the future, haven't you? Many a girl's married and starting a family at 18.
That's what my mother was always saying about our Chris before she met David.
But she's quite a lot older than me, isn't she?
Oh, yeah.
What made her wait so long?
I expect the right bloke hadn't turned up. And it's no good getting married just for the sake of it, is it?
No. It's a pity if you waste your best years just waiting. Do you think so?
It's worse if you rush into things and make a mistake.
Don't you believe in marriage, then?
I didn't say that. I mean, it ought to be something special between two people, not just setting up house for the sake of having kids.
I know men don't think about it the same way women do.
No, you're classing all men alike.
I mean, men like having the fun without responsibility, don't they?
Some men do, some don't.
Mother says you've only to scratch the surface and they're all the same underneath.
Oh, well then.
All that glistens is not gold.
You what?
Falsies are all the go now.
Are they? It's getting so bloke can't rely on anything.
You know Enid Summer Scales?
Enid who?
You know, she works in the estimating office.
Oh, you mean the lass with the...
Yeah,
Get away.
I'm telling you.
You mean all the lads have been getting worked up over a couple of lumps of foam rubber?
Have they?
Well,
It's true.
has she had an operation or what?
No, she's just got nothing much there.
What does she do when... I mean,
That's what I've wondered. At least you know that much about me, don't you?
that much anyway.
Stop looking at me like that or I shall blush.
Do you want some more coffee?
Not unless you do.
Where should we go?
I'm not fussy.
We could just make the main feature at the Ritz.
It's a cowboy, isn't it?
It's a John Ford film.
Why don't we just go for a walk?
That's fine by me.
You're sighing.
Am I?
You sound as if you've got the whole world on your shoulders. You're not sorry, are you? I mean, about just now.
Why should I be?
I don't know. I thought at first I thought you wanted to go all the way.
Take a risk like that?
People do.
I'm not that daft.
Have you? Ever?
What?
Have you ever... with anybody else?
No.
I just wondered.
You talk as if I'm the first bloke you've ever been out with.
You don't think I've been as far as that with anyone else, do you?
How should I know? Well, don't, do I? If you say you haven't, you haven't. Blasted weather. What a bloody place to live.
I never knew you were so moody.
Neither did I.
Is it something I've said or done?
No, of course not.
There is something wrong, though, isn't there?
I'm a bit fed up all round. I'm not very happy at work just now.
Perhaps you ought to look for another job.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I should move right away to Birmingham or Manchester.
Would you like to do that? Move away from Cresley?
I maybe have to get the right job. On the other hand, maybe it's the job I'm fed up with. Maybe I ought to have a real change. You stop in. Are you ready?
We'll be in a minute.
You can't seek to do that, can you?
I can't go home looking as if I've been dragged through a hedge. Vic, you don't think I'm common, do you?
Of course I don't.
Honest, Vic.
You're a nice, decent lass.
You see, I think it makes all the difference when you're fond of the person.
Of course it does.
When will I see you again?
We'll both be at work tomorrow.
I mean, apart from that.
Well, I've started night school again now, so I shan't have as much time. But I'll let you know.
You will, won't you?
Come on, let's go.
Special delivery.
Dear Vic, I was surprised to read your letter. I don't see how you going to night school makes any difference to us. I know you haven't as much free time, but that doesn't matter if you really want to see me. I thought there was something wrong the other night, and now I'm sure. If it's something I've done, I wish you'd tell me what it is.
Well, that's it till the next time. I can't say I enjoy it. I suppose it would help some poor soul in need. You going straight down home?
I fancy a drink then, Dad.
Ah, why not?
Come on then.
Well, All the best.
Cheers.
What are you grinning at?
Oh, nothing.
Seems a nice, quiet little place, this. You come in here a lot, then?
Well, you know.
Oh, you do take a drink now and again, though, don't you?
Yeah, I like a glass occasionally.
As long as you don't have 6 or 7 pints and start wanting to gob everybody.
That's daft.
It is, lad, but there's plenty to do it. No. How are you getting on at your work?
Okay.
Seems plenty of good prospects in your line. The evening paper's always full of vacancies.
Yeah, there's plenty of jobs about.
What do you think about Whittaker's? Do you think you might settle there when you get on full rate?
I don't know. There's not much chance of promotion. Too many keen young blokes in the office.
You feel if you went on the same line, you might have to leave home, Atten.
You might.
Well, time to shift about is when you're young and still single. Not that I'm trying to push you off, you understand. Just like you to know there's nobody here holding you back.
No, I see that.
Of course, your mother not like it. You've still nobody to burn to her.
She'd have had to put up with it if I'd have done national service.
What? You think you might still get called up then?
No, I don't think so. There's a lot of us at Whittaker's with deferment, and they'll be doing away with it soon by the look of things.
Yeah, you're as well without it.
Well, the same. I sometimes wish I'd gone.
Yeah, you'd have just lost 2 years' experience and wasted your time.
I think it might have given me a fresh slant on things, you know, broadened my outlook.
I don't know. There were fellas I knew in 1980 and they were just as gormless when they came out as when they went in. Never learned them out. Except that politicians make wars and us ordinary chaps have to fight them.
Thanks, you big devil.
Your mother was telling me that she thought you might be doing a bit of coaching.
Was she?
Just a rumour, was it?
There was this lass that took out a couple of times.
I was thinking of popping over to Huddersfield Town on Saturday. Fancy an afternoon out?
I should be at the shop, Dad.
Oh, yeah. Forgetting. It's a pity. Seems a long time since we had a day out like that.
Well, we're having a night out now, aren't we?
You're right, lad, we are. Hey, we shan't have to be too long about it, though. Your mother be sending lifeboat out for us.
Arthur! Where's the keeping, lad?
Well, I'm less timid, isn't I? But I haven't seen you in ages.
I'm up at top pit for past 5 years.
Set this end down, lad.
God, that's looking
Set
well.
this end down. You haven't met my lad, have you? My eldest lad, that is. Young and still at school. But Victor here, he's a draftsman. Up at Dawson Whittaker's, that knows.
Is he, big girl? Draftsman, eh? Betting at pit, eh?
I always said mine would be forced down pit like our. Now, our young man Jim, he reckons on studying to become a doctor.
Doctor?
Ah.
God. It's a golden age for young'uns these days, Arthur, eh? Not like when we were lads, eh? Then it would either pit at mill, and the fathers were only too ready to get us into addle a bit of brass. Doctor. God, it's a right golden age for young'un. Lad of my own, you know. Works up in offices at coal board. He's allus grumbling about sizing his wage packet compared with mine. I tell him he don't know he's born. It's worth £1 or 2 a week to go to work when streets is ahead and see a bit of daylight through windows. My job would kill him in a week. Die less. Bye, keeps a good pint of beer, does Jack.
Would you like another, then?
Ah, go on, then. I don't know what I'd do without my pint, Arthur.
And you'll have the other half, eh?
Right.
Hey, they ought to give us a free ration on it like they do coal, eh? A draftsman, eh?
So that's where you've been spending your time.
Oh, we just felt like a nodding.
You what? Taking our Victor into pubs, learning him bad habits?
Well, I reckon it's time he learned to take a drink in moderation.
Oh, they'll learn that soon enough on their own. You've got another son, remember? You want to set an example for him.
Oh, I reckon my example's good enough for any son of mine.
Oh. Well, Victor, if you've been giving blood at this time of the year, you need something to replace your strength.
Oh, Mother, why don't you buy some capsules?
I like to see the goodness going in. Come on now. Open your mouth.
Oh, Mother.
Don't mother me. Open your mouth and do as you're told.
Yeah, very nice, Mr. Dykes. You'll be able to look at that and wonder what we're all up to while you're sitting out in your garden.
50 years. And I can remember it as if it were yesterday.
Watch your back, watch your back. Come on.
Walking through them caves all night. I've wondered what I'm walking into, I can tell you.
I think he expects me to know. Who's all this lot for?
Well, you can't manage this for me. Hey, I got a terrible thirst on me tonight, young Brownie. A truly terrible thirst. Just be trying to wash away the taste of all them mealy-mouthed speeches from me gullet. Loyalty, hard work, the team spirit all pulling together. I thought you were going to be sick.
Yeah. I was just thinking while I was admiring Ezra Dyke's watch. He must have started at Whittaker's in 1908.
Aye. And if them watches cost 25 quid a piece, at the top side, what's loyalty work out at? 10 bob a year? And what do you think their loyalty would have been worth if the crunch had come, eh? I'll tell you, young Brownie, a pat on the head and sorry, Ezra, old friend, but times are hard. We've got to let you go.
You're not going for your own half-century, then?
No, bloody well I'm not. I'm going to peddle my talent for the best price going, that's what I'm going to do.
You got something lined up?
Oh. There are plans in the making which cannot yet be divulged. Enough said. Oh, here's old Whalley with a friend. Well, Kenneth, darling, why have you brought me here amongst these common people when we could be listening to Scarlatti by the fire? Did you hear about them going away for that dirty weekend?
Who?
Whalley and his bird.
Get away.
It's true. The first night, she went upstairs, and Whalley stayed down at bar for the nightcap. And when he went up to their room, he found her lying there on the bed, stark naked, except for one long white glove. Darling, he says, you look ravishing, but why the glove? And she says, well, Kenneth, darling, I suppose I should be expected to handle the beastly thing.
He's up on him, Albert. He's harmless.
Is he?
He's got a right to like what he wants to like, hasn't he? Just because you don't like the same thing, do you think he's some...
Just because what? Oh, he's taking you, ain't he? He takes you all in. In a country of the blind, a one-eyed man is king. He's a bloody phony lad. He knows damn all. He goes to a symphony concert once a year and then talks about it at the top of his voice for weeks after. He doesn't read. He reads about it. It's a lousy fake, young Brownie, and I can't stand fakes.
How come you know so much?
Because I do read and I do listen to music. But it's not something I have to wave about as a badge of my middle-class identity.
Well, I must say you've surprised me.
Life's full of surprises. Anyway, you don't have to waste your time on me. Here's that bird of yours.
Oh.
Gone sour, has it? Oh. You mean you nearly castrated me for nothing?
Oh, she's a nice enough lass, only.
Man's a right to change his mind. Never tell me about my wife.
No, you didn't.
Ah, sorry. Shouldn't have said that. Tales out of school.
I never even knew you were married.
Yeah, well, I'm not now. If you spread it around, young Brownie, I'll knock your block off.
Oh, I shan't tell. No need to worry about that.
No, you're not a bad lad. There's plenty worse than you. I'd like to give you a bit of advice. Only I'm too tanked up to remember what it is. Must go shake hands with an old friend.
Nothing, cocker. What are you moping about?
Just having a quiet 2 minutes. Want a drink?
Hey, I just saw Conroy on his way to the gents. I thought you were going to unzip and flash in the corridor. Drunk as a fiddler's bitch.
I've just been talking to him. Funny bloke, Conroy.
You noticed, have you?
I mean, he knows a lot of things you wouldn't think he'd know.
Fancy that. That's my little target for tonight.
Who?
Lashes, we end it. Pauline Lawrence.
Oh.
What's up? I thought you were making progress there. Well, tight a little piece like her won't go spare for long. You can please yourself, cocker.
Ingrid.
Kiss me, honey, honey, kiss me. Thrill me, honey, honey, thrill me. Don't care even if I blow my top, but honey, honey, don't stop.
We shouldn't be in here.
I know. We won't stop long. When can I see you again?
I thought you didn't want to.
I do. Tomorrow.
I can't tomorrow.
Sunday, then.
All right.
So it really only remains for me, on behalf of the lads, to wish you luck in your new venture.
What new venture? You're only going to do the same thing somewhere else, isn't it?
And to present you with this little memento, which all the lads have chipped in for.
Thanks very much. It's very kind of you.
Well, it's just turned 5:25. Why don't you take the rest of the afternoon off?
Joe.
So long, then, young Brownie.
So long, Conroy. All the best.
Yeah, hey, watch out for the women and go easy on the beer.
Do me best.
That's the ticket. Oh, and remember, nil illegitimum.
How's that?
Nil illegitimum carborundum. Don't let the bastards grind you down.
I'll watch it. See you, Albert.
See you, Albert.
Yeah, well.
Morning, Henry.
Mr. Van Eyten's not turned up.
Not like him to be late. Is he badly?
I don't think he was feeling too good yesterday.
Well, what are we going to do? We can't stand out here all morning. There'll be customers arriving.
Aye, and I've got some sets to deliver. I better go up and see what's doing.
Want me to come?
No need, I shan't be long. I better deliver them sets if nothing else.
And does it mean the shop will have to stay shut all day?
We did last time we were badly. There was nobody else to look after it.
Well, there is now. Look, Henry, tell him I can manage. He can't shut Saturday. It's his best day. Tell him we can manage, Henry.
I'll see what he says.
Aren't they open today?
About 15 minutes. Mr. Van Eyten's poorly, but we'll be open in a quarter of an hour.
Ah, it's me daughter. It's her birthday next week, and she's mad keen for one of those long-playing radiographs. I thought I'd surprise her. I didn't know whether to come here or go to Norton's. Their window's full of them, television sets and all.
We can fix her up. We've got a large selection in the showroom.
Yeah, well, I'll just walk up the road and I can call back later.
If you can just hang on a minute. What does he say?
He says to open up and do our best. He'll be down later on this afternoon.
We've got a customer already. If you just come inside, sir.
I'll just you deliver to this address next Wednesday morning. Not before, mind. I want it there on the day.
We'll see to that for you, Mr. Wainwright. Leave it to us. Now, would you like details of our special terms?
Oh, I can't be bothered with all that. I like to get things paid for. Now, this you check as I hand it over. 76 guineas, were they? 76 quid you got there.
76 it is, Mr. Wainwright.
And £3.16 makes 76 guineas.
Here's your receipt. And our man will be round at your house on Wednesday morning.
I'll see that he is, mind. I don't want my surprise spoiled.
We won't let you down, Mr. Wainwright.
Ah, say good morning, then.
Good morning. $76 guineas, Henry. Look at it. 76 lovely guineas. And the bloke was on his way to Norton's.
Not bad. Pity it can't last.
I know why Mr. Van Eyten thinks so much of you, Henry. It's because you're a bundle of laughs. When are you going out on them deliveries?
As soon as I finish this, I can take it at the same time.
Well, for Pete's sake, don't leave me on my own for too long. I've got a feeling it's going to be a busy day.
Victor. Victor. How do you like being a draftsman?
Oh, so-so.
Only so-so?
I enjoyed it well enough for the first 2 or 3 years, but now, just lately, well, I've been a bit unsettled.
You don't think it's just a change of scene you need?
No, I don't think it's that. I'm tired of the work. I feel I want something different altogether.
And you like the shop on Saturdays?
I enjoy it, it's grand. I like meeting the different people and all that.
Have you ever thought of doing something like that full-time?
I'll tell you the truth, Mr. Van Huyten. I don't think the money's there. In my line, 1,000 a year is not too much to hope for. More than that, even, if you get to be in charge of an office. And you hear all the time about shop assistants going to work in factories to get more money.
Oh, I agree. The money isn't very good for the ordinary shop assistant. You need an interest in the business, so to speak, to make it worthwhile. I'm an old man, Victor. I have a sound business which looks as though it'll continue to prosper, despite Henry's gloomy prophecies. And there's room for expansion, but I'm past the age for striking out. Why should I? I have no living relatives. I was never fortunate enough to have children. Now, I don't want to say too much. You're still a very young man, not yet of age even. But I will say, in all honesty, that I'm very fond of you. And that I have every faith in your character and ability. You rapidly become familiar with the business, even though you only spend 1 day a week with us. Now, my immediate problem, Victor, is that I have to take on a full-time assistant. Someone I can like and trust. Someone to whom eventually, when I decide to take things more easily, I can hand over the day-to-day running of the business. Victor, what are your present wages, if I might ask?
I'm on £7.10. If they come through the union rate when I'm 21, it'll be near to £10.
And in the future, does it rise?
Till you're 25, then it's about 14.10. After that, you fend for yourself. But like I say, there's jobs worth 1,000 a year.
Well, I've never known how well or badly draftsmen were paid, but I've always assumed they were paid reasonably, considering their skill and training.
You feeling all right, Mr. Van Huyten?
No, it's nothing more than a chill. At my age, one can't afford to be careless. Oh, Victor, how quickly it all goes. Sometimes it seems like only yesterday that your father and I were in France together. Bad times. Already there's a Second World War behind us. Well, no doubt you've followed the drift of what I've been saying. Of course, it's too early to make promises, raise hopes, but as I said, what I need immediately is someone trustworthy to come and work for me full-time.
And you're offering the job to me?
Correct. Now, the last thing I want is to divert you from your chosen course, but assuming that the money was, well, comparable, and that there were prospects, not next year, mind, but not too far off, when you wouldn't be just a shop assistant in a dead-end job, what would you say then, Victor?
I do fancy the idea. Well, I think I'd better say thanks very much for the offer, Mr. Van Huyten, and can I think it over, please?
That's a very reasonable answer. Now, the last thing I want is for you to rush into a decision without considering all sides.
I shall have to talk it over at home as well, you see.
Of course you will.
Well, I think you're all right as you are. I mean, what prospects is there in a shop?
Now, look, hold on. Just hold your horses. It's not like a job in just any old shop. Mr. Van Eyten thinks a lot about our Victor. Just what did he say, Victor? I mean, he didn't come out with it just like that, did he?
Oh, no. He went all round the houses and how about he had no living relatives, and he wanted to sit back and put somebody else in charge. Somebody who could expand the business and take over when he retired altogether. You know how Mr. Van Eyten talks.
He's a real gentleman.
But there's no money in a shop, Arthur. I mean, our Victor's going to be 21 soon. He's due for a substantial rise.
Oh, we talked about the money. He said he'd make that right.
Yeah, but do you fancy it, though, Victor? Remember, you always wanted to be a draftsman. Remember how chuffed you were when you got that letter saying you could start at Whittaker's?
I was only 16 then. I'm not sure I still want that kind of work. It's not just what Mr. Van Eyten said. It's been coming on a while.
But it's a trade, Victor, and a good one.
What good's a trade if you're not settled to it? You know, I right fancy working for Mr. Van Eyten, I really do. And who knows what it might lead to.
Aye, who knows?
How'd you go about handing in your notice anyway?
Well, the correct way is to write to the managing director and say something like, "Dear sir, please take this as notice of my intention to leave your employment on such and such a day." And I should have a word with Asaph and all, tell him what you're doing, then it don't make him look a bigger Charlie than he is already.
I'm not looking forward to that.
They reckon you're trying to get Conroy to stay on and all. I thought he hated his coat.
Yeah, Asaph knew he was losing a good bloke. I don't reckon I'm in Conroy's class as a draftsman, though.
How many letters? Beginning with page.
What do you think about Conroy? Just beginning to like him, really.
Just beginning to get used to you and all, though.
Get on with you.
Well, if you made your mind up.
I'm not emigrating to Timbuktu. We can still have nights out together.
Ah, you're right, you know.
How was that?
Oh, don't move us. Somebody go for the nurse.
Go on, Rolly.
She's fallen down the stairs right from top to bottom.
Who has?
Ingrid Rothwell.
I've just seen Pauline. She's up the hospital with Ingrid.
Is she hurt bad?
She's broken her leg. They're keeping her overnight, at least.
I'll write her a note and send her something by Pauline.
Does she know you're leaving?
No.
What is it between you and her? I mean, it's none of my business, but you were dead keen on her around Christmas time.
I hardly knew her then.
What you do now?
Sometimes I want her and sometimes... It's all a mess, Jimmy. Maybe now I can make a clean break.
No pun intended, of course.
What? Oh, I see. No, I meant out of sight, out of mind. That's what they always say, ain't it?
Among other things.
Here we go.
Good morning, Victor.
Morning, Mr. Van Eyten. Is it usually as quiet as this on a Monday?
Patience, Victor, patience. I think you'll find there's plenty for you to do.
Right then, where do we start?